happy Saturday evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Baby. This week, the Pygmishas came out in full force. Okay, Pygmishas was alive and well in my video this week that I did of Married at First Sight season 11 episode 9, I think it is, where I said Miles type. Miles said it 3 times. Miles type. And about 95% of the people, the fans who commented on that video, missed it. Delphine, hello, my darling. Yeah, I said about 95, maybe 90%, because some of y'all came back later, so you know what, Janice, I see what you're saying. Came back, but 90% of people missed it. So come on in the room. Let's talk about it. We're going to read these comments. We are going to read the comments, honey. I got how many of you? I ain't going to tell y'all why. How many of y'all know what this is for? If you know what that's for, say amen. Amen. Okay? How many of you know what the brown paper bag is all about? It's not about color, y'all. It's not about what is it they call colorism. Okay, this one is not for colorism. Okay, the brown paper bag. Come on in the room. Hey, I got some Vaseline. I got the baby's Vaseline. And my hair is up in a bun. I was gonna come on early this morning. I felt the spirit. I felt like I needed to braid up my hair, so I spent most of the day braiding it, most of it up. I ain't got no earrings on, no jewels, nothing. But come on in the room. Come on in the room and let's read these comments. Say hi as you come in. Thumbs up as you come in, please. Thank you. Happy Saturday evening. Hopefully everyone is getting ready for virtual school. Well, most of you guys should already be in virtual school. My little boy doesn't start till Monday. Say hi. Let me know you're here with me. Say hey. Say hey. Beautiful fall day here in New Jersey. Come on in the room. Let me share this out. Oof. Let's get a few more people in the room. And then we're going to get to these comments, okay? We're going to go because I'm going to try my very best. Tori, yes, honey, this should be good, child. Look, Tori, I'm going to have to do this again because a lot of y'all is not. I got how many of y'all know? If you know what this is for, put one in the comments. You know what the Vaseline. And I got the brown paper bag. Hint, it is not about colorism, okay? I think that is so stupid, by the way. You know. And wait a minute. Where is my white sheet? Where's my white? I got. Everybody white. I got a white. Where's the white sheet? I got the white sheet. How many of y'all know what the white sheet is for? Glory be to God. I got my hair up. In a bun tonight. Okay, I spent most of the day braiding up my hair. I got the hair up in a bun. Okay. I was ready tonight. Come on in the room. Let me share this out in the community tab. Let's get a few more people in here. And we're going to get going because I'm going to try my best. Today's Saturday, tomorrow Sunday. We are not going back to the church yet. So I should have enough time to read through all the comments, okay? Because I know y'all be like, you didn't read my comment. 9 people in the room, 10 people in the room, 6 thumbs up. I'm going to share this out, then I'm going to start, okay? We're gonna start. Be sure, guys, when you come in, don't skip the commercials, okay? That really helps. YouTube produce content creators. When you come in the room, don't skip the commercials, okay? It really helps us. Thank you, guys. All right, we're gonna start. Let's get it. I'm gonna go right in right now because I'm trying to do everybody. All right, this week's episode 9. My title that I wanted to talk. I still have one more video I have to go back and do, and hopefully I'll try to do it after this to upload this week. My title this week is Miles Type. Miles Type. Miles Type. And I said it 3 times at the beginning because I wanted everyone to hear what I had to say. But I knew that 90% of people was going to miss it. 90%. I knew it. I said the reason I said it 3 times, 3 is the number of confirmation, was because I knew most people was going to miss what I said because we're going to hear what we want to hear. And ladies, singles, and even married ladies, women, we have to be careful because why? We fall in love with our ears. So it's important for us to hear correctly and tune our ears to hearing. So I'm gonna go all the way at the bottom, okay? I don't want to be accused of no, I'm gonna read. This is She Got It. Okay, She Got It too. So I'm gonna read a bad one, not a bad one, but a missed one, and then I'm gonna come back to that one. Got it. See, people who's been watching my channel and is on my channel, they got it. It's the new people who come on who don't have it, because now I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, they got it. You got it. Okay. Envy. Hey, Envy. Thanks for the comments. Now, let me remind you, if you know me, I'm all for discussions and I want to hear what you have to say, and I want to hear what you have to say about what I say, and I love a good discussion, and I love to have different opinions, and I love research, and I love to hear what you have to say. So don't feel as if you cannot disagree with me, okay? But when people disagree with me and I'm like, okay, you disagree because okay, let's talk about this. And then you got to come back and say, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So here's one person, Envy. Hey, Envy, thanks for the comment. Envy says, I couldn't have disagreed with you more. Miles does have his issues, true, but they're married. And it's natural for a man to want to sleep with his wife. He hasn't done anything from what has been shown that has overstepped her boundaries. As a matter of fact, I felt he has been on eggshell in fear to even make her mad or uncomfortable. I'm going to stop right there. Why is it so hard? Yes, they're married. But let us remember that this is married at first sight. It is not that the couples got to date. Marvina, hey Marvina. It's not that the couples got to it's not like they dated and got to know each other and was ready for the wedding night. No, you are marrying a stranger. And I think a lot of fans forget. You don't listen. Because Pastor Cal at the beginning of the show, he says that couples have 8 weeks this season. Spoiler. If you do not want to know this spoiler, which I already said, you might want to turn this down a little bit. Okay, spoiler, turn your computer phone down. At the end of 8 weeks, you get to decide if you want to stay married or if you want to get a divorce. how are they going to decide if they want to get married or get a divorce? Because right when we get married in the regular way, aren't we getting married for forever? We knew we gonna stay in this marriage forever, right? So they're going to decide if they want to get married based on the data they collected, based on the information they got. So even though they are married, guys, on paper, it's as if they are in fact dating, gathering the data, because they don't know each other. And that is why at the end of 8 weeks, after they've gathered the data, after they've gotten to know each other, they will either decide we want to stay married, we want to go on a little bit, or do we want to cut it right here? Now, spoiler, this season, the couples got 16 weeks to make a decision. You know, COVID happened. They really wanted Karen to say yes. Karen kept saying she needed more time. And so they gave them 16 weeks, and you have to include COVID to make the decision. Spoiler. Yes, people. I know the spoilers. I told y'all the spoilers that Karen and Miles will say yes on decision day. And even though I know that they will say yes on decision day, I review my show like I do not know that they're going to say yes on decision day, because technically we're not supposed to know that. We know that because, we've been doing this for a while and we know how to dig and get the information. But technically we're not supposed to know who said yes or who said no on decision day. Correct? 17 people in the room, 7 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up for me. So even though they are married, it does not mean they should have sex, because we already know that 99% of these married at first sight couples do not work out. And so I commend Karen. I even commend Amani for holding out for a few days for having sex, because you don't know him. And that's what the 8 weeks is about. And I think a lot of people forget that it's not permanent. They can say at the end of 8 weeks, I don't want to stay married to you. And most couples say they don't want to get married to you, or they break up at the 6 months mark. Now, I have another spoiler, a huge spoiler, which I'm not going to tell you in this video, because I want you to go watch the other video, the Married at First. Last week, if you're in the comment and you are in that live and I told you the spoiler, do not say it in here or in the comment section. If you want to know what that spoiler is, go and watch last week's episode where I give the spoiler of a couple. I'm going to give you a hint, and who said yes on decision day, but allegedly they broke up after the 6 months. And so, yes, they are married, but it's not like regular marriages, y'all. And I think a lot of people forget that. Hello, they had 8 weeks. D-Day, we call it D-Day, to decide if they want to get married or get a divorce. Now, V, I'm assuming NV is a girl. And V said, so Sylvia said, he hasn't done anything from what has been shown that has overstepped her boundaries. Okay. So Karen said he overstepped his boundaries, but you are saying that no, he didn't overstep his boundaries. And V, Karen said he crossed the line. And you're saying he didn't. And a lot of people will say, oh, he was joking by writing on the calendar. I didn't see no joke. He wasn't laughing or grinning or anything like that. He was serious. He was serious. And who is it? I'm going to give you credit. I have about 5 or 6 of y'all want me to watch Unfiltered. You know I can't stand Jamie O, but y'all beg me, Janice, I need you please to watch Unfiltered this week and do the review on Unfiltered this week. See, the thing about a good husband, y'all, and a good shepherd, SCK 1070, the majority of the people are not saying they should have sex, but should be able to talk about it. Good comment. But what did Karen say? What I was about to say is a good shepherd, a good husband knows how to read his wife, knows how to make his wife comfortable. And what did Karen say? She said, we're not there yet. And we're telling her, oh, you should be there. You should talk about it now. And she is saying, well, I'm not there. Say, a good husband knows how to read his wife. A good husband, he want to do because that's he's 27. You know, he want to get busy. Good husband, you know, you come home, you're ready to get you some cookie, and your wife says to you, I'm tired, I'm not feeling well. And you say, I don't care, let's get busy. No. A good husband cares about his wife, hears what she is saying, caters to her needs. Jesus said, took off his robe, his royal robe, and he washed the disciples' feet, and he said, let the greatest among you serve. The relationship and the responsibility in a marriage between a husband and his wife is similar to that of a parent and a child. My daughter is 26. You know the one y'all talk about? I had a baby at 16. She's 26. My daughter's 26. I'm her mama. If she eats something and she starts vomiting, I'm not going to sit there like looking at her. No. I'm in because that's my baby. I care about her. I don't care how I'm feeling. I don't care how tired I am. When Big Michael's not here, little Michael wanted to go outside, I got to drag myself out the bed and go outside in the backyard and sit with him for 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, they should be talking about, but what Karen said, this is what we're missing. We don't care about what the woman says. All we care about is he wants to talk about sex. He's going to talk about it now. Hey, Franny, he wants to talk about it now. Franny, I don't know if you're a girl or a boy. And nothing about Karen. Okay. The producers are the one that probe these conversations for the couples to have. I agree. However, Miles needs to read his wife, and if she says, well, we're not there then. We're not there to talk about sex. We're not even really kissing yet. A good husband. Oh, you're a young lady. Thank you, dear. Because your last comment, I wasn't sure, because I thought you was a girl, but then I was like, your last comment, I was like, well, maybe she's a guy. Karen said she wanted something to lead and take control. However, she really wants to lead and take control. I don't think she was talking about the sex part. They're not there yet. No, I don't think so either. I don't think so. Did y'all see how Karen was like, oh, this ginger, looking at that man, my friend, when he came over? Girl, she was looking at him with some manly and masculine. Okay. All right, moving on. Karen is not into Miles at all. I agree. Watch my video that I said Karen needs to stop lying to me. 20 people in the room, 9 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up. We agree on that. And there's nothing he can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Karen needs healing and therapy. I agree. So does Miles. See, y'all want to start keeping about Karen need healing and therapy, but y'all forget about Miles and his 10 monogamous relationship and all these emotional problems he has. He needs healing too, okay? Karen is healing. She had no business to be on the show. I agree. Period. Miles needs therapy to set his boundaries and depression, but he is not a bad guy. Perfect. No, but serpent lady, you're tripping. Now, how many of y'all, Tori, did I say Miles is a serpent? Did I say that? Franny, oh, it's when I said of my husband comes home and bouquet. No. I forgot about that. I agree. You're right. That one should have pulled me back. No. It's the one that says you said men should be able to gather data too. That's the one I made. So maybe she's a guy. It's a guy. Okay, but you're right. A mature person could have discussed it, but not necessarily on a deep level. Or a mature and protective husband could understand his wife is not there yet. See, you see how we like to put it off in Karen, but we never put it on the man. Because a husband is a leader and a protector. 27 people in the room, 20 and 11 thumbs up, okay? All right. So moving on, I'm going to go back down here and I'm going to read Ohana. I'm telling you, Ohana got it. She was like, she got it. Ohana said, you are right about, this is one. Let me read Angela, Denmark, Karen, I got your shirt, girl. I was supposed to go out today, but I didn't get to go out. Janice, all caps, you are right about my, please check out the current Married at First Sight Unfiltered. Woody was asked, what were you in your single life? He stated, if I didn't care anymore, I will move on. Miles was asked the same question. Miles stated, single Woody and single Miles was doing the same thing together. Woody was a hoe. Miles was a hoe. 27 people in the room, 11 thumbs up. Huh? Did he not say that according to Angela? He said, I was doing the same thing he was doing. And this is why I said there are different types of guys, ladies. There are different types, especially for my single women that are dating for marriage. You can't just see a nice man and be like, oh, he's that. No. You got to get underneath the hood. Our marriage counselor, we believe, my husband and I believe in continual counseling, okay, throughout the marriage. We don't believe in just getting married when counseling when you're going to get married and then when you're getting a divorce. No. We go see our marriage counselor about 3, 4, 5 times a year. We haven't seen him because it's COVID, but we need to call him. And it doesn't necessarily mean anything is bad. Sometimes we go, there's been a couple of times we go where we talk about politics or baseball. It's just having an open door so, you can just go in and talk. And if I feel like I need to talk, Mike is not hearing me, I'm going to call my doc. I'm just like, Doc, we need to come in. And he does it. He's never done it. I'm the one like, you know what I mean? Okay. So not because, ladies, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Miles is a bad guy. What I am saying is you cannot take any man at face value, no matter how sweet he is, no matter how kind he is, no matter how trusting he is, okay? How many men have you heard molested and raped little boys and girls, and the first thing you said was, ooh, but he was such a nice man. And no, since I'm gonna have to put an ABC 1, 2, 3 for the simple minded. Let me get the Bible. Get the Bible. Proverbs chapter 7. Simple. I'm not saying Miles is or you know what. I'm just saying I'm trying to draw a picture with you. That not because a man is nice mean you need to open up your pocketbook, give him your social security card, your wallet, your checkbook, your social security number, your life insurance, and sign your house over to him and give him the doors, the house for your keys. You have to get the data. You have to get to know him because like my marriage counselors say, when you first meet somebody, you're not seeing the real them. You're seeing their representative that they want to show you. And that's why my daddy told me, make sure you see him angry before you marry him, because when you see him angry before you marry him, that's going to tell you how he's going to act towards you when you marry and he gets angry. Pay attention. Is he going to slap you? Is he going to punch you? Is he going to leave you on a 10-lane highway on the New Jersey Turnpike? This happened to this woman I know, and that foolish woman, get the Bible, and went ahead and married that man. You want to tell me your man, you driving, Ladies, y'all do need to learn to shut your mouth, okay? Don't say nothing when you're in the car, child. This is the car is a weapon, okay? Don't run your lips. You want to tell me your man left you on a 10-lane New Jersey Turnpike highway? I think it's 10 lanes. Right, going up over New Jersey. Karen, you used to live in Jersey. Who used to live in Jersey? Jersey City, Hoboken, going on over there in New York, honey. There is nothing but water. And over the top with this one. Nope. S1070. Stop saying she's over the top. Try to see it from her perspective. First of all, she don't like him, right? She don't like Miles. She's not attracted to him. And then what she said, see, this is how he be acting, just childish and immature. And he's so simple that he doesn't realize that he is acting simple and immature. Angela, I just read your comment. Do you think it is edited that way? Angela, I just read your comment. Oh, let me finish. I read your comment. Let me read it again. Let me read it. Angela, thank you for coming. Angela said, Janice, you were right about Miles. Please check out Current Matter First Unfiltered. Woody was asked, what were you in your single life? He said it. If I didn't care anymore, I will move on. Miles was asked the same question. Miles stated, single Woody and single Miles was doing the same thing together. Okay. I agree with continual counseling. This is Franny and touching base. I strongly believe in marriage check-ins. Yes. Because we get checkups for everything, right? Don't you do your physical? I had to go to my doctor the other day because I went to do my COVID test, and then I had to go to and I was like, so, are we doing physicals and pap smears this year? Because, it's COVID. And she said, it's due already. My doctor since I was 26. And you get your car checkup, right? You go to the dentist. You're supposed to go twice a year. We haven't been since January because it's the COVID. We went in January, but we're home, okay? And the CDC said if you were keeping your checkups, you don't need to go right now. The Dental Association came out and said, please don't speak to us. They need to come in, okay? All right, Karen. Hey, Janice, has anyone seen Marriage Boot Camp Celebrity Edition? Girl, I was watching it. I fell off. There is a couple on there, Phaedra and Medina. They have not had any sex according to them yet. Look at the difference in the behaviors. Absolutely. I love that Phaedra didn't dish it out yet. I love it. I'm going to try to see if I can catch the last episode. Franny, I agree, but not trusting men, people, period, at face value. No, I don't know you. Somebody say, I trust you till you prove me wrong. No. I don't trust you till you give me a reason to trust you. I don't know you. I said that men need the option to collect data too because marriage has two people in it. So, Franny, that was your comment. So I'm going to comment on it. I totally agree. But we need to understand, especially as women, 21 people in the room, 14 thumbs up, that men collecting data on us is totally different than we collecting data on them. Totally different. Men, real men who prepare themselves for marriage, is looking for something else other than men who are looking for the man. Some men are looking for a nurse or a purse. Okay, he's sick and he need a wife to take care of him, or he ain't got no money, he broke, he needs the purse, he's looking for the woman to take care of him. And my husband, let me tell you, my husband always told me, he said, you're smart. Always told him from the night he met me, he said, you're smart. I love smart women. After we were married and I was working on this book, and I asked him, why you married me? What was it about me? He said, what I've always told you, you're smart. I love smart women. When I was looking for a wife, I was not looking for one of the Kardashians. He said, I love smart women. You didn't have to be smart like Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice is like, love her. She is brilliant. He said, you didn't have to be like Condoleezza, but you at least got to be a Michelle. Now, I put Michelle right up there with Condoleezza Rice, okay? Then he said, listen, ladies, single, especially you single women. He said, Condoleezza, Michelle, you got to be smart, at least smart like that. Then he said, you got to be sexy like Janet Jackson. The first comment he gave me that I caught that night when he was flirting with me, y'all, that I didn't catch it. He said, you must have your mother's legs. I caught it. I was sitting like this. When he gave me that comment, I turned around. You know, because my daddy had told. Turned around. Gave him more legs. Where did you say you work? Then you'll tap into his greatness, ladies. Learn that. Single ladies. Tap into his greatness and his ability to lead. Condoleezza Rice, Michelle Obama. Sexy like Janet Jackson. This for the church folks who think that the man is blind. Men are visual. And if you don't learn that, single ladies, you might not get you no husband, okay? Condoleezza Rice, Michelle Obama, sexy like Janet Jackson. And he said, you got to be good with kids and good with a home like Mary Poppins. He was looking for Condoleezza Rice and Michelle Obama, Janet Jackson, and Mary Poppins. That's okay. That's me. That's all me. Those are all my sisters. I love them all. Did you hear him say he needs somebody with a good job? Did you hear him say he needs somebody who can provide and pay the bills? Did you hear him say he needs somebody that can carry her half and her share? Huh? He didn't say that, did he? He ain't said that. Huh? Did you hear him say how much you make so I could make sure you could pay your half? You didn't hear that? Did he say that? No, he did not. Come on, y'all. These thumbs up. I only have 14 thumbs up. Check them. My husband, and let me tell you, I have a good job. I started working at that job when I was 14 years old. 27, 28 years old. You know, 20 years ago, starting out $50,000, just about $50,000 a year, you know, in your mid-20s, fresh out of college, making $50,000 a year. Huh? Never one time did he ask me how much you made. He married me, never asked me how much I made. You know, when my husband knew how much money I made? The following year when we were doing our taxes. Or maybe before that, because before that we probably sat down and discussed. Probably before that. But he sat me down, said, he wrote down, this is how much I make. I got this. I can take care of you and us. Find the house, pick it out, and I will buy it for you. Now, I needed to know, give me the W-2s. I need the W-2s to make sure you make how much you say you make, okay? Because I want to make sure you can take care of me. I need the taxes. You know, that's a backup. You can't lie 2 times. I need the credit report. I need to make sure there's nothing on your credit report that I can't live with. I need him. I need me. And before I married, I need the blood work. I took him right up to my doctor. Give me the blood work. So men and women, men who have prepared themselves for marriage, ladies looking for something totally different. Single ladies, my single ladies dating for marriage. And check my other video, depending on what you want in a marriage. There's some women who's open to doing 50-50 or 75-25. There's some women like myself and Olivia who want to be taking care. No, not Olivia, because she said comparable. Who want to be taking care of themselves, okay? Let me move because there's a lot coming. Have some people in. Angela, do you think it's edited that way? Karen may have said it about another man. True, because you know these people are trickery and dirty, okay? Karen, Medina's confident in who he is, never seen him begging Phaedra, saying, how do we get there? Exactly. Franny, because I believe they came on that show for money. Phaedra just trying to get on the show. I heard that too. He tried with someone else but wasn't able to get on the show. Yes, he was on another show. He was somebody's ex-boyfriend. Janice showed me, yes, honey, more legs, okay? Yes, Karen, why is it that when Karen's friend says she like a man that takes charge, he decided that sex was something he should take charge about, even though there's no chemistry? Come on, Darnell. Hey, darling, not the legs. Show them the legs. Yes, girl. Especially my church girls. You know, they done beat you over your head and say, cover up, wear your shirt over here. No, 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 no. The Bible says Rachel had a beautiful figure. How you think Jacob knew Rachel had a beautiful figure? Okay. Now I'm all about being modest, honey. But ladies, let me tell you, you better show some skin. Legs, put a belt around your waist, something, a little bit of cleavage. Hey, study the Bible. If you're not supposed to study the Bible, check study the Bible. Yeah. Karen, that wasn't the only thing. He took care of her car, got a chef to relieve some stress of cooling. Okay, we could take the car to the mechanic. Nice, he fixed the car. That does make him masculine. Donnell, you are so blessed. Thank you, babes. Karen, really, the guy Medina tried to get on the show was, yes, he was on a show with somebody else. He was somebody else's ex-boyfriend, and he was abusive, allegedly. Okay. All right, I gotta save my good comments for after the bad ones, okay? Let me see who Jennifer L. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. You responded to Angela's comment. Miles want what Woody has. Miles should be himself and not like his bestie. Karen has a type, but the type didn't want her. Y'all also have to remember. Ooh, y'all doing good tonight. I might tell y'all that spoiler after all. What about Miles' 10 girlfriends, Jennifer? They didn't want him. Mommy Nav, Jens, this is why Miles is pushing for intimacy. Woody has gone back to all their friends and even said on TV he got Amani cookie in 96 hours. Now, what good husband you know do that? Miles is pushing because he wants to keep up with his friend. So while he said he would be patient and go at her pace, he is not being truthful about his desire, and that's why it keeps coming up. He doesn't want to be patient. He wants to match up with his bestie so they can go and drink and talk about how satisfied they are in the bedroom. This friendship thing on Married at First Sight is not as perfect as presented. It can also be prepared. I don't like it. I don't like the friendship. They're friends. They're best friends. Single ladies, you're dating. You meet a man, you're going out, and he wants to bring up sex. You say to him, I don't want to talk about that right now. You're doing two things, okay? You're telling him, I don't want to talk about sex right now. Number two, you're watching his reaction, his behavior. Is he going to let it go and respect your boundaries, or is he going to be like Miles and keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing? And that's something you use to judge him, and you walk away because he cannot respect that you don't want to talk about sex right now. Moving on, because I got a lot of these. Angela, you stated Miles stated on the current manifesto that he exaggerated about the 10 relation. It was truly between lies. He's lying. You don't exaggerate about 3. You exaggerate if it's only been 3, your exaggeration is 5, not 10. Who exaggerate for 10? Lies. He's lying. He's saying that because he know he looks bad. Okay. Yvette. Hey, Yvette, you still here? I do feel competition vibes for real because Woody's friend Miles moving slow in his relationship and he moving fast, so he may be trying to prove a point. I do like these guys though, wishing them well. I wish them well. Okay. Crafty. No, I gotta come back. God's first love. She said, you're preaching. Thank you, babes. Jane Rowe, Royal Priest, learn them, teach them. Oh gosh, I hate when this happens. Essential workers, great reviews as always. Be blessed. Mark says fantastic. Slide says well done. Lena, so cool. Hey Lena, I haven't seen you in a minute. Velarde, this one came in last night. You are wrong about Miles, and you act like you are jealous for some unknown reason. Child, I got me a whole masculine man upstairs laying in my bed. Takes care of me. bought me this big old house, put me in, bought me a brand new truck, pay all my bills. I've been home. It's COVID. I've been home since I've been home on 6 months. I've been home on leave. It wasn't 6 months. It was they gave us a couple of weeks, and then they start calling people and say, I'm on leave. I'm going on leave. When I had my baby, I stayed home 6 months, maternity leave, 6 months, almost 6 months. He takes care of me. He cares about me. He loves me like Christ loves the church. He protects me and provides for me. And I'm jealous of a little boy that I can be his mama. He's the same age as my daughter, Velarde, and I'm jealous of a boy that I could be his mom. Okay, baby, you're gonna have to come again. Velarde, she had 2 comments up here. Where's the other one? Okay, wait, let me go here. Really, the guy Medina, so Claudia Jordan. Yes, Claudia Jordan, boyfriend. Yes, Karen. Yes, I know Miles did those nice things for Karen. However, after doing that, they still did not have the chemistry they were lacking. Why would anyone want to still have sex in that case? Thank you. Orion, hey baby, Miles was out of pocket. Definitely was. Orion, Karen gives mixed signal though. Just be straight with the man. Yeah, she needs to just say, you know what, I don't like you. I'm not attracted to you. But I understand her trying to work the process. Okay, 20 people in the room, 19 thumbs. Y'all want me to tell y'all that spoiler? Okay, we'll see. 10-7. Yeah, she gives mixed signals to, so he would bring up the subject. Moriel, hey Moriel. So just listen to this one now. This is how I know people is not listening, okay? So just because you were able to find a man, he falls in love with you, get married to you, you're a marriage expert. How many of y'all heard me say I was a marriage expert? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you've been on my channel, I've been on YouTube for a year. How many of y'all heard me say I'm a marriage expert? Honey, that's called a blessing from God. Your book or you or the producer are capable of determining who's good fit for who. Love is a gamble. Love is a gamble. But when you get God on your side, you allow him to choose for you and choose what you need instead of what you want. You can't go wrong. So I say, humble yourself, love on your husband. Remember, okay, love is a gamble. What the Bible say, don't the Bible say, guard your heart? Do not gamble with your heart, basically. Didn't God say that? Does God choose our husband? He's doing a terrible job because divorce is 51% in the church, 50% in the world. So if God is choosing our mates, he's terrible at it. I don't believe God chooses our mates. I do believe God is involved and we should involve, but I don't believe God chooses our mate because we have free will. God choosing our mate for us is like him choosing for us to be saved, because heaven or hell is a choice. He told Joshua, choose you this day who you will serve. Choose who you will live for. And God said, but I'm going to tell you, choose life. But at the end of the day, it is still our choice. And divorce is 51% in the church. And 95% of the people getting divorced say, God told them that was my husband, so something's wrong. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. Baby's blowing the whistle. Lynn, hey, Lynn. This OP, this is in reference to the one I just read. This OP said love is a gamble. It doesn't take an expert to call that categorically and dangerously false. Thank you, Lynn. Ladies, if you are out here gambling with your heart, that's why y'all end up being the naked wife. Because you're gambling with your heart. God didn't say gamble with your heart. 27 people in the room, 19 thumbs up. He said for us to guard our hearts, protect our hearts. He said a man who does not have control over his own spirit is like a city broken down and without walls. When you don't have control over your heart and your spirit, it's like you're living in a house that has no walls. You want to play with your heart with that? Huh? You want to gamble with your heart? No wonder you have broken hearts. And by the time you finally get a husband at 45, you hard as brick, because you've gambled with your heart. And my single sisters, we can't do that. A man can sleep with 10 of us in one day, and it means absolutely nothing to us. And all of us is laying there dreaming about it. We gonna get married. We gonna get married. Let me get some tissue, y'all. We gonna get married. And we can't do that. Okay? Our hearts and our cookies are connected, ladies. Love is not a gamble. Love is a choice. Love is a choice. I choose, oh, I fell in love. I couldn't help it. Lies. Lies. Moving on. Or to put it another way, if you gamble with love, you are probably going to lose that bet, because you only the gamble play will play. My book, I have a new book coming up about wasting time with boyfriends. You have women 10 years, 15 years, 20 years shacking up, have pop kids every year waiting for this man to marry them. Okay, go ahead and gamble. VP Doll, if we allow God to choose our mates, then we wouldn't have the divorce rate. No, we say that God is choosing our mates, okay? We say God told me to marry Billy. God didn't tell you to marry Billy. Orient, Brett and Olivia have nothing in common. Nothing. They need to go. Orient, time to throw in the towel. They were matched for drama. Match for drama. Faith, family, finances, single ladies. Faith, she's Christian, he's agnostic. Family, he wants kids. She doesn't. Finances, he's broke. She's loaded. Okay, he lives in the ghetto. She lives on Park Avenue. Bye. All right, Karen seems repulsed by Miles. I think he's handsome. Yes, thank you. Repulsed. No, we've all had that guy. 1070, she said if he kissed her, she wouldn't call the police. So why wouldn't he think he couldn't talk about sex? That is not making contact with her, such as a kiss. Kiss is not sex. Doesn't mean sex. Karen, some people have wisdom, particularly in certain areas. Solomon in the Bible had it. We had wisdom from the Lord to choose. Amen. Thank you. Okay. CC said they always say it's the nice one you got to look out for. You got to look out for all of them. You don't know him. Okay? We don't know him. And that's a mistake we make, women, ladies. We think because a man like us, he want to take us out, he asks for the number, he calls, he texts, then we automatically think we can trust them. And you want to move him in your house with your keys, give him the keys to your car, to your house, because, oh, he's a nice guy. All men has to be vetted. All of them. 24 people in the room, 19 thumbs up. Those thumbs up are not going up. Check those thumbs up for me, please. Professor Ozzy says, I enjoy this review. You're hilarious. I think Miles is too good for his wife. She continues to question his masculinity. Yeah, because to her, he's not mad. I don't think I said it from day one. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but y'all can. One thing you can say is Janice said from day one, Miles was not a masculine man. Okay. I'm used to be more masculine men who don't talk about their feelings. I was like, Miles wear his heart on his sleeve. That's not a masculine man. Okay. He's feminine. What? She seemed entitled. She hasn't done anything to earn that sense of entitlement. Yeah, a lot of men who can't get women like Miles say they are entitled. Oh, you're entitled. You feel entitled. Okay, we're not saying masculine men are not emotional. We're saying you're not ruled by your emotions. Women, God created us as emotional beings, and we're ruled by our emotions. And that's why every man we see want to baby him and mama him and fix him up, because we're nurturers and we're emotional. So we're ruled by our emotions. But my single ladies, you need to get control of your emotions. Men are calculated and deliberate. And Miles is not ruled by being calculated. He's ruled by his emotions. That makes him a feminine man. Yeah, he's nice. He's a nice guy who's had 10 monogamous relationships, who his friends say, if you tell Miles to love this tree, he will love the tree. Okay? Mrs. C, hey, she hasn't tried to do anything to build intimacy. Don't come on the show if you don't want to discuss sex in front of the cameras. Have these people not watched previous show? No, she said that she didn't watch the show. And I just think Karen is not for the show. I just think Karen needed to go to counseling, get some counseling, call me, and I could work her over, get her really good. Karen is gonna end up, I don't think she's gonna end up in with Miles. I think she's eventually gonna leave him. Okay. I don't think, that's not gonna last. Somebody says she don't respect him. She doesn't. Mary C said there's a spoiler here. Yes, there's a spoiler. Did I tell a spoiler? Rita. Oh, I think this is the one. Your advice on dating, LOL. Go watch so-and-so and so-and-so. I think some of your views are off. This is the one. Rita Chip. I prefer courtship. How you courting somebody you don't know, Rita? Single ladies. How you courting a man you don't know? That's why divorce is 51% in the church. That's why 3 weeks later you're crying. You don't know what happened because the man you was courting. And I'm like, how in the name of sweet baby Jesus you're courting a man you don't know? You don't know him. And I'm not gonna read all her stuff because it was a whole bunch of crap. Ohana, thank you, Ohana. Ohana, email me, okay? I'll drop a book in the mail for you. Ohana said, this person says that Black women are too picky. So she stopped trying to match them with men. Why aren't we allowed to have what it is we want? Everyone else gets to be choosy, but something is very wrong. I said, thank you, Ohana. Thank you. Why do we have to take scraps in the bottom? Why can't we choose the high value, high earners? What is wrong with us that we could not get the choice? Ohana, I said, I have always learned too that there are different types of women. Some women like myself want the best of the best, want to be taken care of and provided for. And then there are some women who are pygmishas that will take care of a man, be their nurse or purse, or build a bobbit or Polly the Potter. As a woman of color, we have to draw the line in the sand of which type of woman we are. My new book is coming. I went on to say, and another thing my father taught me was to check the track record of people who give you your take advice from. Ohana says some of these comments are so disheartening. You are trying to provide knowledge and wisdom that a lot of Black women didn't get at home, and they are arguing you down. I understand that no one has to agree with everything, but most of this is very basic. Yes. Everything I say, I can back it up in the Bible. Back it up in the Bible. Okay? Black women are their own worst enemy. The future doesn't look bright for those who choose not to wake up. It has come to the point that Black women will have to expand their options outside of Black men and work on reprogramming their minds. We have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and deceived for a very long time. I am one of those Black women who also believe that Black women has to start dating outside of the Black men, and it does not have to be a white man, okay? Because there's so many different types of people. There's Indian. When I was in school, girl, I could have been married. Those Indian boys loved me, wanted to take me home to their mamas, but they weren't Christians, okay? So I passed on them. But if one of them was Christians, I would have been married long from time I was in college, okay? This is the one, y'all. Pay attention, pay attention. Let me get y'all comments first so y'all can pay attention to this one. I have a soft spot for Christina. Ariane, yeah, me too. But why put people with those mental illness on the show? They keep doing it. That's a lot to spring on someone you randomly married. That's a lot to deal with. Karen, the kiss was coerced. Thank you. Orient, yeah, she was forced to kiss him. LOL. Where is his pride? He has none. VP Doll, I just read your comment. I hope you heard me. I think I read your comment. Did you read the other comment when I said that people make their choices by flashy reasons and they say it's God? That's why there are so many divorces. Didn't get to that one yet, but I will. Orient, Karen thinks she could have done better. Karen can do better. Let me tell you, Karen is one of those black woman that can, so far from what I see, she was with that boy for 5 years trying to get him to get right. Karen could do better than and she will. She will do better. Okay. Could have done better and pick her own man outside of the show. Yeah. Spoiler. Allegedly, 31 people in the room, 19 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up. Allegedly, she went on the show to upset her mama because her mama was talking to her about the bum that she had for 5 years. And her mama was like, Karen, you can do anything. You can do better. And so when the bum went and got this girl pregnant, Karen was like, I'm going to show her. I'm going to go on this show. I'm going to piss her off and go on this show and upset her. That's what I heard, girl. That's what I heard. Karen, she wouldn't have called the police, but she might act like she's the police. 1070, yes, Karen. I agree. Karen should not have come on the show. She needed to get her healing. Then she could have been prepared to meet the right man for her. All right, you think Miles and Amani were in Jack and Jill too? Amani? All right, did you Amani? No. No, Amani was not in Jack and Jill. Karen might have been in Jack and Jill, but Miles, no. Miles was not, no. Woody, forget it. Okay, listen, y'all, listen. Ninelle. And I'm very surprised at her because she's been in a couple of my lives and my comments and on my stuff. So I'm very surprised at Ninelli, okay? 25 people in the room, 19 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up. Ninelle, Janice Hilton, what is your track record? If your oldest child is older than your current marriage, you have made a mistake along the way and your track record is not perfect. Yes, my oldest child, this little girl I had when I was 16 years old. 16, Ninelli. 16, Ninelli. 16 years old, I had her, my boo-boo. I had my boo-boo when I was 16. It's my baby. I had her when I was 16. She just turned 26. And then my baby had him at 37. Now, as a married woman, don't he look just like his daddy? Now, I want y'all to pay attention to that headline, okay? My baby. Okay, let's get on back. I'm in the same boat since I'm divorced and remarried, so I'm not judging. Who is somebody on the show divorced and remarried? What's she talking about? Because I've got no idea what she's talking about. 27 people in the room, 19 thumbs up. But you do need to get off your high horse. What high horse? And stop being messy just to sell a book. Messy to sell a book. I've been writing for over 20 years. I wrote my first book when I was 19 in Nelly. And I get a check every month for my books. And no, I did not watch the video, and I have unsubscribed. So you didn't watch the video, but you're commenting on something you didn't watch, and you got up under Ohani's, I think, comment, and you got offended. Marva, you got offended offended, but you did not watch the video. Also, class is not just with socioeconomic status you were born in. There's something people can't help. Class is also about how you treat people. Maybe you have more in common with Karen than I thought, and that's why you like her so. I love Karen. That's my sister. I love her. Who don't know? Who on here who don't know I love Karen? All right, congrats, Greg and Diona. I always thought Diona was pretty. Yes, yes, yes. They're having a little bundle of joy. Yvette, you still here, Yvette? Yvette, I didn't see this girl. You go ahead. She said she responded to Ninelli. I said, first of all, I said, ouch. Seem as if I stepped all over your toes if you didn't even watch the video. So something in the comment that I commented under somebody else's comment hurt her feelings. But you've by your own confession, let me take a screenshot. Yvette, she said, at Ninelli, Janice is the type of woman who wants the best for other women. Bible Titus 2 teaches that the older woman should teach the younger one. Can you imagine? I am an older woman. I will be 43 next month. That's what the Bible said. It never said perfect should teach the younger. When we make mistakes, we are the best person to tell others to avoid making them too. I find this millennial generation want to try, though, for themselves and not heed the warnings. Everyone will not take heed, but if one does, me or Janice and other born-again women will say our teaching was worth it. Jesus died to save all, but if only one person got saved, then his death was not in vain. Let those that have ears hear what the godly women have to say. It will help to reduce many broken hearts and divorce and homes. Thank you, Yvette. You took care of that for me. I didn't have to respond. Thank you, babes. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. I love Karen too, but she's irking me. She would have loved Keith from Keith and Iris. Yes. Yes. She would have loved Keith. Keith was young too, right? Keith was 27. Yeah, it was a Karen. Do I hear some mew in the room? Folks got the clever out tonight. And that's why look, no earrings. I didn't even put nothing on my face. Okay, I got the Vaseline. I came with the Vaseline. I got the Vaseline. I got the oil. Who know what the oil is for? Who know what this big bottle of oil is for? I got the oil. And I got the brown paper bag. Brown paper bag. Pick Mishas. Come on, Pick Mishas. Get you some oxygen. Pick Mishas. And then I got the white sheet to throw over you when you fall out in the spirit, okay? Come on, somebody. Thank you, Yvette. You took care of that for me. I didn't have to respond. Let's move. Well, let me read a good one after that one, okay? Ohana. I love you, girl. Email me on. You are so right about Miles. His type is very dangerous because listen what 95% of people who commented on this video missed. Listen, because I said type 3 times at the beginning. Ding, 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 ding. You are so right about Miles. His type is very dangerous because they are not considered a threat. A threat. And before you figure it out, he's put his hooks in you and drag you in his cold, dark world. Type. She's not talking about Miles specifically. Type. Dealing with a man that doesn't have his emotion in check will drain you. Yes. A man who does not have control over his own spirit is like a city with the walls broken down and the gates torn off. When the people returned to Jerusalem with Ezra and Nehemiah, what was the days? 52 days they took to build the wall. Why? Because a city whose walls are not up is in danger. And when your emotions is so wide open, you don't have any control. You just whatever, whatever. They will make you responsible for their behavior and happiness. When they are in a bad mood, they will make you suffer. Thank you. Eventually, the facade wears off, the representative, and they can be very manipulative, controlling, nasty, and mean-spirited. Have a man who is in touch with his emotions very different than a man who is emotional. Come on and preach. Come on, Ahana. We are not saying that masculine men does not have emotions. Why you think they get down on one knees and cry? Why you think they cry at the wedding and they cry when the baby come out? And they cry when there is death. That's emotions. When they say, I love you. For a man to say, I love you and I want to marry you, you know what that means? He get up and go to work 12, 14 hours to work. You know why? Because he loves us to provide for us. That's emotion, but they're not ruled by by their emotions. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Having a man who is in touch with his emotion is very different than a man who is emotional. Let me tell you, my husband travels sometimes, right? And when my husband's here, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I don't think about the garbage. I don't think about nothing. Soon as he leaves, and soon as I come in this house and I know my husband is on a plane going somewhere, he's traveling, I can feel my masculine side take over. It literally it's like a lock. It's like, when you lock that bolt on your door. When I step in this house, it's like something comes over me. My masculinity comes on because I'm like, okay, I gotta check these doors, make sure the alarm is on. Okay, I gotta take this garbage out. My husband went and bought the big old garbage container and said, don't bother with dragging it down to the road. Just throw it in there and I'll take it out when I come. I'm checking the windows. Okay, I got the baseball bat. I hear a noise. I'm up. What's that? What's that noise? Because my masculinity. Women have some masculinity, men have some emotions. Most women, we're supposed to be feminine, but because we're raised by women, most women, a lot of women are very masculine because mama is single. So how Miles and his sister, I bet you Miles' sister is extremely masculine because Miles' mother coddled him and coddle him and tell the girl, you be tough. You don't need a man. Stop crying. You go out there, work 10 jobs for yourself. You don't need a man to take care of you. And I bet you, my sister is masculine. She's like a man. And a lot of women are like men because Ash laughing after me. And then a lot of men are feminine because raised by women, and they have mostly women pouring into them, pouring all their femininity in. 31 people in the room, 23 thumbs up. And they don't have anything to balance the masculinity. So a man in touch with his emotion is not the same as being ruled. There's a difference. Miles is ruled by his mom. That's why when Karen went on his page, she said he is so emotional. In other words, he's feminine. Doesn't mean he's not a nice man. And y'all see him on filters in his jeggings? What masculine man wear jeggings? Huh? What masculine? You show me a masculine man that we know that have jeggings on TV, rolled up here to roll the jeggings, rolled up here. Y'all like my green toes? Oh Lord. Okay, come on, somebody. 23 times. There's, I think, 300 men, types of men in here that I talk about. Come on, let's read, because the girls are texting me. That means something happened and I need to see what's going on, okay? I'm going to read it again because I need y'all to understand, okay? Having a man who is in touch with his emotion is different than a man who is emotional, controlled by his emotions. Even Woody said that Miles was very emotional. and that he could understand how that would be a cause for concern for Karen. His best friend is saying he's emotional, and y'all sitting on TV telling me he's not emotional when the man that knows him says he's emotional. 26 people in the room, 24,000. Y'all doing good tonight. I'm going to tell y'all that spoiler. Y'all keep up the good work. Okay? If Karen said that she had 10 ex-boyfriends and was diagnosed with depression, she would have been crucified. Thank you. Everyone would have been saying, why is she on the show? She needs to go and heal and get therapy. She's a, and they're saying that because she's had 2 boyfriends. But nobody mentioned Miles' 10 monogamous girlfriends, okay? But we let him get by with any and everything, and it's always the black woman's fault. Jasmine was criticized because she didn't want to go 50-50. How many of y'all remember that? I was the only woman that was on Jasmine's side. I love her. And then even in the end, she kind of adjusts to say, okay. And y'all still crucify her that she's entitled. How dare her want to be provided for? Because God created us to be provided for. God didn't provide to make us to pay bills and provide for the man. No, read Adam and Eve. Y'all said that Mika had too much attitude. Mika did have a lot of attitude, but she wasn't wrong. She was married to a crazy, okay? Even though Michael was always lying, Iris was too immature and talked about her virginity too much. And now Karen is crazy for not wanting Miles because he is so nice. There is a conditioning that has taken place, but if you're wise, you will listen and learn. Amen. Your black women are conditioned. No other race, a woman. Our white sisters, the Asian sisters, whoever else. It's okay for them to want a husband to provide for us, but when it comes to the black woman, how dare you? How dare you don't want to build a man and build and go in the trenches with him? How dare you don't want to take on a man who's depressed so you can make him better and be his soft place to land on? How dare you don't want to take on a man and take care of him and pay all his bills? You got a good job. You got a good job. Okay, Karen laughing at me. Arian, I think Karen liked this chef. She do, child. The way she was looking at him. I'm going to do another video about that. Karen said, that's right. People kept challenging the people who were trying to build the wall. Right. Thank you. Ash, I will take a Woody over Miles. At least that Woody you know that you're getting into. That's what I said. That's what I said, Ash. I said if I had a choice to be lost in the bushes with a man, I would take Woody over Miles. You know why? I know what Woody's about. I know I have to be on guard with Woody. I know I got to sleep with one eye open. And what is the type of man that's gonna come up? Look, I'm not trying to get married. I don't want to have no relationship. I'm just trying to get some cookie this weekend. You're gonna give it to me or no? That's Woody. He's charming, and you already know. You see him, all your red bulb bells start going off. Okay. Ash, LOL. Karen, doing anything to frustrate the purpose of the people of God. That's why we need to listen to God's voice, even if it's through a human vessel. Amen. Ash, I love her too. I know she's dating a very wonderful man last time I checked, and hopefully we'll be hearing wedding bells very soon. And I think Jasmine can find a husband that will provide for her. Okay. Kristen and Keith, the other Kristen and Keith, they were celebrated because she was paying all the bills, and now it's getting to her. She don't say, but she's making little comments. Okay. Because Keith is a little boy living with his grandmama and his mama, that they were taking care of him, and Kristen is taking care of him. Orient, Jasmine presented herself as an independent woman, but then wanted him to pay all the bills. I did a video on that, the independent black woman. That video did very well. I need to check to see how it was. Probably have about 15,000, 20,000 views on it by now. Ash, I don't want no struggle love. Thank you. No struggle love. Chef. Arian, Jasmine was making much more than Will, though. A whole lot more. But Will wasn't on anything. He was talking about quitting his job and going back to school or something. When you quit your job, who's going to take care of you, Will? Arian, Olivia wants a man like Jamie from Jamie and Beth. Yes. Or Greg. Greg is a provider. Let me tell you about Deanna. We could learn, single ladies learn from Deanna. Deanna was giving him the cold shoulder. Soon as she saw that house, I'm gonna show y'all what she did. She walked in the house. She said, "Fancy, fancy. Hi, my name is Deanna." She changed after that. I said, go ahead, Deanna. Go ahead. Let me tell you, ladies, he might not be a 10, maybe he's a 5, but then girl, he got a good house, he can take care of you, he can provide for you. This is why I thought Monet in season 1 was a fool, because Vaughn was a good man. Vaughn, he walked in, he said, "Oh no, I paid the rent here." He said, "That's how I was raised. I was raised to be a provider." So not many women will get a Greg or a Vaughn or a Jamie Thompson, because Beth is still at home. Tamika, hey Tamika Jones. Yes, Greg had a lot to offer. Yes, he did. And he's decent looking. Okay. Let me tell you about Greg now. Greg was with a woman like Karen who didn't like him. Because remember, the girl had him to build the house, and she thought, if he built me the house, maybe I'm going to love it. They were engaged, and in the end, she was like, "I just can't do it. I just can't do it." But then he finds somebody that love him, and, hopefully they work out. They're about to have a baby, so I hope. I think Dion is in it I think they're in it for the long. I think Greg is trying to get a little annoyed with her, but I think Dion is in it for the long run. Okay. Orient, why can't Shady? Hey Shady, I miss your. Hey Shady Thomas. Hey boo. Remember, if you want to join my membership, you just hit join and you choose one. Is either Sunshine, Bread and Butter, or Anchored. Right under my name, it says join my membership. If you want to support my channel, you know what I always say: buy a book or 2 or 10 or 100 and give them out, and ask people to leave comments for me. I have a new book coming out, so hopefully you guys will get that. And this book, that's my 26-year-old daughter. The one they talk about. I had at 16. That's available on Amazon. Okay. Orient, why can't Olivia and Brett be like Daniel and Bobby? Daniel was a reckless spender and Princess, but they are working it out. No, no. Bobby made a lot of money. She made money, but she was spending it. But Bobby still made a lot more than she did. So no, Brett and Olivia, no. All right, Gabe was high value. Yes, he was. Ash, a man is not right until his money is right. Come on, Ash. My daddy said, if the money is funny, honey, your marriage and your life will be funny. Yes, man is not right until his money is right. Orion, remember Nate and Sheila? Nate was cute. Ew, I never thought he was cute. He was just gigolo, just like Nate was like Nate. Woody reminds me of Nate. That's probably why I don't like him. He reminds me of Nate. 27 people in the room, 24 thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, let's see who else I'm going to read. Kate and Pat. Hey, Kate and Pat. Katie, that's a name from the islands. Kate, and she said, "Girl, you're looking gorgeous. Thank you, babe." Annette says, "You're having problems hearing me, Annette. I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry." Shetty said, "Yes, we'll do. Thank you. Thank you." Rita Chip, Amani, that's her husband, LOA. She could sleep with Woody anytime after that point. See, Rita. And that's why she got talked about, that she gave it up in 96 hours. You think men don't watch that? Men pay attention to that. When any adult of normal, buffering. Ginger and lemon, honey. You put ginger and lemon, girl. Karen said in the last episode that it needs to come naturally, which any adult of normal intelligence should realize. No, he's pushing and acting childish. Pushing is a huge turnoff. I hope she walks. Marcia, it doesn't look like Betty and Amelia. You recall their those two? I don't know. Cherise, she says one of Miles' biggest issues, the fact that he does not know how to read the room. Come on, Cherise, and teach. Because a man needs to, a leader, a shepherd needs to read the room. It's fall. Shepherds know where they're going to be with their sheep next spring. That's a shepherd, okay? Husband, fathers, protectors plan ahead. They know how to read the room. When I go somewhere with my husband, girl, I'm walking. He holding my hand. I'm walking like this. But when I'm out with him, girl, okay, when I go out, I don't drink when I'm out. I'm glass of wine. No, when I'm with Mike, you know why? I know I'm safe. Understand? Man got to know how to read the room. He gets caught up in the moment and does not realize when it's time to stop. His emotional intelligence is limited to his own emotions. He talked about his emotional intelligence. No, he's not. 31 people in the room, 24 thumbs up. And those of us, when you go out, you need to learn when you need to back up. Me and Mike had went out on, I don't know if it was our wedding anniversary or something. Isn't this cute, y'all? This is a table mat. Isn't that cute? And he ordered the sangria, because we live in a multiracial community. We have a lot of Portuguese restaurants and stuff like that. And I'm drinking, right? It sounds so good. You know, sangria, girl, is good, girl. The fruit, the apple, the cherry, girl. And I went like this. And I felt it. I said, I don't need no more. I don't need no more. Orient say, how do you know Greg and Christine are getting tired of their spouses? Also, why don't you like Jamie? You can see on the show, he's like, You could tell when somebody's annoyed. The same way we know Jamie O doesn't respect Doug because of how she talks to him. Kristen she says little snarky remarks about money and the work and providing. So that's how you know. That's how we got to listen. You know that they're getting tired. And I'm not in Ironbound, Karen, but Ironbound is about 15-20 minutes from me. So we go down there all the time. Matter of fact, we might take a drive down there because I got to change the baby's uniform. Okay, Orient. Jamie Otis. Jamie Otis is out for fame. This is her third reality show for love. And I don't think she really loved dogs. I think, just work out and this can get her some more check and allow her to be on table. Just watching. That is not a woman who loves her husband or respect him. Denise, hey Denise. I'm sure the producer, like Christina said, are we not playing that? No, we're not going to do that. Oh, it's buffering. It was buffering. Denise says, I'm sure the producers set up all the activities. They do things every season to showcase the cities. They do the same thing at the home. Yes, but you could say I don't want to do that. You could be like Christine. 34 people in the room, 24 thumbs up. I mean, come on now. Orient, I really don't get why they pair people with the opposite of what they ask. Because they're not telling us that that's what the show is about, Orient. Think about it. The show really, and I wish they would tell us, because if they told us, we could get with it, right? I would get to it. The show is really about pairing people on the opposite end of the spectrum and see if they can work their differences out. And they match 1.5 couples who can make it. So every season, one couple will make it. And most will not, because they're pairing people at the opposite end. Why would you match Olivia with a man whose income is a third of what she makes? A third! She don't want to have baby. You match her with a man who want to have kids. She's Christian. You match. Why? Please tell me why Brett and Olivia is matched. Tell me why. And spoiler, the producers did the whole Karen thing to create drama because they knew she didn't like him. They knew she was not his type. That whole, I got text by and this said, I checked his thing. They did it to create drama. 33 people in the room, 24 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up for me, please. All right, Bennett and Amelia are a home run. She's an alpha. He's a beta. He seems like his own motivations. Yes. Spoiler. They said yes on decision day. Spoiler. 6 months mark. They're still together. They are in Virginia. She's going to medical school in Virginia, and he moved there. So yes, thank you, Orient. Listen, those of you who want to fight me on masculinity and femininity, read what Orient put. She's an alpha female. She acts like the man. He's a beta male. He acts like the woman. If a woman, you want to be taken care of, I'm going to pay all your bills, you get to stay home. Betas. That's what they do. They accept that. Okay. Moving on. Rita says, I think you're completely wrong about Miles. You put him in the wrong category. Okay, what category would you put him in, Rita? The only problem with Miles is he doesn't know what he wants. Oh, so he don't know what he wants. Miles is a people pleaser. Oh, okay, so he's a people pleaser. So if he's a people pleaser, Rita, perhaps he is showing the people pleaser representative, Rita. Do y'all know where I get that? Remember that movie with Tyler Perry with the girl? I don't remember that movie. She was chewing the gum at the baby right here. And she's chewing the gum. What was his name? What was his name? But it was so funny. I pop up every time. Byron! You know what I was talking about. You knew what I was talking about. Byron! Y'all knew what I was talking about. Yeah. I told my husband, God forbid we don't work out. God forbid we don't work out. Let me tell you, honey, don't let me come to Wall Street for my alimony and my child support, because I'm going to come up there with Michael is going to have on a dirty diaper, snot running down his nose with a dirty t-shirt, and I'm going to stand right on the corner and call, Michael! With rollers in my head. I told him I have rollers. Where's my child support? Where's my alimony at? He said, babe, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. He said, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. I said, babe, don't let me do it now, because you know I'll do it. Okay? Byron, yeah. Angela Bassett, yes. Karen, yeah, okay. Miles a people pleaser. The type of man you are disturbing. Okay, you think Miles is the narcissist. They are married, and marriage is ordained by God no matter what. Okay, that means they should sleep together with the stranger. Okay. Fruitful White teaches that Henry is a forever child, so many people, like Christina, just needs to play fun games with Henry. Take him somewhere fun. I'm like, is that your son, right? Like my 5-year-old. Okay, let me see if I read all the good comments. Crafty, hey Crafty Lefty. Now you're preaching in the last couple of minutes of your video. The fact of the matter is Karen is not into Miles. Can we just all agree with that? With 32 people in the room and 26 thumbs up. I think she's not being truthful. I agree. I did a video. She's lying to me, okay? I've heard her mention his age at least 3 to 5 times over the last few episodes, which equates in her mind childish. He is very childish. So no matter what, he's not going to get a fair shot because she has put herself on the pedestal. If I was Maz, I would be out of there with the quickness. He would never measure up to her standard. He too stupid and too simple and too childish and too blind to realize that the girl is not into him. That's why I read from my book the other night, Mr. Explanation. You think you are the cream of the earth. Brett and Maz is kind of similar in that I'm a wonderful guy, I'm a great guy. What's wrong with you? Why are you not interested? The problem is with you, okay? Orient, too bad Dr. Jessie's gone. She probably would. Oh, ew. Dr. Jess that slept with John. No, Orient. We was doing good for a while, Orient. Orient. We was doing good for a while, okay? God First Love says you're preaching. Wait, I read that already. Okay. Okay. They always say it's the nice ones. Okay. Okay, I read that. Your advice on dating, read that. Annette said she couldn't hear me. Amani, that's her husband. Hello, she could sleep with Woody anytime after that point. Child, you know that person's like, oh, you know. Linda, I read that. Oh, I read all of these. It doesn't look like that. Okay, took a bath. Cherise read that. Put that in there, Michael. What's going on in there? Hey, Coleman, hey. Well, Janice, you and I couldn't disagree more about my personality, that of a beguiling serpent. Pick up the book, pick up the book, pick up the book, pick up the book. Wait. Okay. If you said that about Woody, I would agree because there's something I don't trust about him. See, she didn't listen to what I said about Woody. Woody's the charmer. Woody is the guy you know. Woody approach you, you know what he's about. You know, you don't have to wonder. It's written all over him. All your red bells start. Hi. Remember that few years ago, something happened and the man came up with his scarf and he said, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your grandmama, hide the cat and the dog. Okay, you see Woody, child, you need to close your legs. Lock it up. Sleep with one eye open. Don't leave your drink around him. Don't leave your drink around any man, single ladies, when you're dating, when you're going out. If you happen to get up and you leave your drink, when you come back, you ask for another one because you don't know if he'll put something in it. Don't trust nobody. Okay? Okay, Woody, you know what Woody's about. No, Woody's is not the type of a beguiling serpent. He's the one he's the charmer. He's out there. He got it written all over him. I just want the cookie. You gonna give it to me or not? He's not pretending. He's, get the book. Get the book, Coleman. Get the book, baby. Get the book. Amazon. I think Amazon have it on sale. I don't know. Amazon be putting their stuff on sale without talking to us about. Because there's something I don't trust about him. But Miles, he seems. Wait a minute. Huh? What you cooking, Mike? Baby daddy wants to cook. But Miles, he seems authentic in his niceness. Represents, seem, right? How many of y'all was with the man that you said he seemed nice? Karen even said he's too nice before she even walked down the aisle. No, she didn't. She said he's emotional. Or would world has become so jaded that a nice person can't be just that, a nice person. Everybody doesn't have an ulterior motive when they're showing. Everybody has an ulterior motive. I don't care what you say. Okay, where you get the book, I have an ulterior motive, honey. When I put that dress on, Okay. That night when I met my husband, I had an ulterior motives. I was trying to catch an eye, and I caught several eyes that night. Okay. And I caught a ring and a marriage. You're delusional to think everybody does not have an ulterior. We all do. Jesus have an ulterior. Why do you think Jesus died? Chapter 38 people in the room, 26 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Check those thumbs up. I am not telling y'all that spoiler. Okay, wait a minute. Let me catch up. Dr. Jessica is a hoe. Okay, she was sleeping with a contestant, and I knew it. I said it. I said, "Oh, it's over." She's sleeping with John because the way she was acting with Molly, honey, the way she yelled and screamed at her. Wait a minute. Ash, not all marriages are ordained by God. That's convenient covenant, and there's covenant wedlock. Thank you, Ash. Hello. I want to remind y'all, divorce is 51% in the church. Amen. All right, I love Amani. She's my favorite. I love Amani too. Ash, Woody is a snack. Ew. B Candy. Hey, B Candy. Does B Candy wait? No, I'm confused with saying. I was about to say. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Hey, B Candy. Hey, Woody. B Candy said Woody is the immediate. No, thank you. He's immediate. You've got to be blind. Not when you see. First time I saw Woody, I was like, oh no. I said that about mine too. Woody is the man that is. He have it written on the. He got, I want your cookie. I only want the cookie. I'm not trying to marry you. I don't want to marry you. I'm not trying to stay with you. I just want the cookie. Okay, he is an immediate no. Thank you, B Candy. Come on, mama. Teach the young girls. What it is the immediate no. LOL. Even his own mama basically said it. Yes, she did. Go on back and watch that video. 38 people in the room, 29 thumbs up. Make sure everyone is subscribed to me. My other channels, Study the Bible in 1 year. If y'all want to study the Bible in 1 year, y'all want to see where I get all this stuff from, come on over to Study the Bible in 1 year, y'all. And we'll study through the Bible, and I'll show you all this stuff I'm talking about for the angry people. You know, all the angry people, it's in the Bible, okay? Study the Bible. Make sure you're subscribed to Study the Bible in 1 year. I'm almost at 6 something. Please subscribe here, okay? Check this link. If you are not connected to me on my other channel, Study the Bible 1 year, please be sure to do so. All right. Orient, does Amani seem like the around the way girl to you? No, she's not the around the girl. No, she doesn't come off as the around the girl, round girl, but she's no Karen. But I don't think she's an around the way girl, okay? But Karen will marry the senator, the president, the doctor, the lawyer, okay? Amani will marry the Woodies of the world. But no, Amani's not around the word girl to me. I don't see that. B Candy, all right, no, but she getting played. She soon will see him for who he is unless he changes. Come on, B Candy, be careful. Watch what you say, B Candy. Watch what you say. Arian, I agree, Candy. Woody is out for fame. Yes, he is. His friend said it. Congratulations, you finally got on TV. 41 people in the room, 30 thumbs up. 41 people in the room, 30 thumbs up. Okay, if y'all is nice to me tonight, I will tell you the couple do not, if you know who it is, if you was on my other live and I said it, do not say it. I will tell you the couple who said yes on decision day, but breaks up. What's going on with the two Michaels in the kitchen? I will tell you of the couple who said yes on decision day, but broke up afterwards. So if you are listening, you all know it. Don't say who it is in the comment section. 41 people with 30 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up for me. Be sure to subscribe to Janice, my other channel, Study the Bible in 1 year. Check that for me, please. Check it. Make sure you connected with me in that thumbs up, please. I have 2 thumbs down. Somebody's angry tonight. Okay, I'm stepping on some toes tonight. Okay. Ash, Woody, and Miles are best friends. Miles said that they were both out there up to no good. Yes, they were. They're hoes. I mean, they're 27 years old. My daddy said you got to give the man time to get the dog out. 38 people in the room, 30 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up for me. But you know why we can say Woody's a hoe and Miles is not a hoe, even though they're best friends, and the Bible says be careful who your friends are because a bad company corrupts good manners, is because he seemed nice. And even though you know they're best friends, you just thought that Woody was out there slinging it through New Orleans and Miles wasn't, because he seemed nice. Get the book on Amazon, get the book Single, especially for my single ladies dating. Even your mama, auntie, every woman, you need this book because you can tell the young girls when Boo Boo brings home Pookie, you can say, girl, Pookie, Boo Boo, let me tell you, girl. Girl, that's Mr. Charming, Mr. Sex. Girl, you don't need that. Okay. Karen, yeah, that apple in the garden looked nice, good for eating, and now here we are, right? Amen. Come on, Karen, and teach. Be candid. Miles is suspect committing to any and everything. Is that daddy issues, son raised by single mama issues, or self-esteem issues? All of the above. But the angry black woman don't want to talk about that. 37 people in the room, 32 thumbs up, right? They don't want to do that. Nobody has mentioned what the friends said, that if you put a tree, if you put anything in front of Miles and say, love it, he'll love it. Miles have daddy issues, which is why he's a feminine man. He's very feminine, okay? He's son raised by a single mama, feminine. Self-esteem issues, yes, he wants to be loved. This is why he had 10 monogamous relationships. 37 people in the room, 32 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up. Tori, Janice, I'm curious to know what you think went wrong with Keith and Iris. They should not have been matched. She's a virgin. He's a 27-year-old man at the peak of his sexual getting the dog out. Okay, getting the dog out. He's 27-year-old man. Okay, my daddy said let the man get the dog out. But you know they there was Keith, Iris was that's why she was so hurt, because she was doing other things, and then she did other things and he still left her. They should not have been matched. She's a virgin. She should have been matched with a nice Christian man who thought and believed the way she do believe and would take the time. They should have not have been matched. And they're the same age. But I will say Keith was very mature for his age, okay? Orient, Iris opened her mouth. She's talking nonstop. Ladies, single ladies, what? You can't do that to the men, folks, okay? They're not like us. 37, 39 people in the room, 32. Their men are not like us, ladies. You know, me and you, we could stay here and talk. I asked my husband one question. My Mike, yesterday, what I say yesterday? Oh, I said, I think I said, Mike, oh my God, Mike, all the mamas are crying about virtual school. They're saying it's a whole mess. And I asked him something, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, when you go answer. He's like, I'm processing. Men, ladies, we have to learn this. They have to, they're not like us. See, our brain works 1,000,000 miles per second. Okay. You can tell me something, girl. I'm a calculated, fix it. I'm going to tell you a whole story in 2.5 seconds. Men are not like that. And so they only heard 3 words and they're about to. This is why the Bible says a man will stay on top of a room in the middle of roof in the middle of winter than stay in a big old beautiful house with a nagging wife. Can you imagine? You got this big old beautiful house with heat and cable TV, and because you're nagging him, he'll go take a mat and sit on the roof in winter just to get away from your nagging. Huh? So what that said? Shut your mouth. Talk too much. Shut your mouth. Woody, Karen, Woody and Miles are buddies too. Yes, they're best friends. They're best friends. They're BFFs. Check my Study the Bible 1 year, y'all. I need some things, some thingy on that. Ash, that's why he's a snack. He's not for long term. You get a sugar rush and the immediate crack. Girl. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna give you credit, Ash. I'm gonna give you credit because you know I'm working on another part of this. He's a snack. He's a snack. Come on, y'all. Did y'all hear? Read what Ash says. That's why Woody is a snack. He's not for long term. You get a sugar rush and the immediate crash. Come on and preach. Preach. Okay, he's a snack. He's not a whole meal. He's a snack. You're just dying and you just need something to eat. But when you get home and you have your protein and your carbs and your veggies, hallelujah. You eat and you're full. Back when I was coming up, they would give you I hate cornmeal porridge to this day. I will not drink cornmeal porridge. You hear me? At 43 years old, my mama came here to visit me. Oh, I almost told y'all my family name. Janice, Janice, you want me to make you cornmeal porridge? No, mommy, no, mommy. Mommy, me no want no cornmeal porridge. Me no want cornmeal. I hate cornmeal porridge. You know why? Because mama used to make it a lot. Okay, you was drinking cornmeal porridge about 3 times a week. Why? It's thick and it will keep you. But one thing, we was never hungry. From in the morning till lunchtime. And where I live, we could go home for lunch. I think we got an hour break. Right? We could go walk home for lunch. We go home and get lunch. And sometimes it's cornmeal porridge. Okay. But that thing kept you. Okay. It kept you. Cornmeal porridge is like a girdle. You hear me? It will keep you in place. Thank you, Ash. Come on and preach. She may be naive. Who, Iris? Talbra. Hello, Talbra. 40 people in the room. 32 thumbs up. Check those thumbs up. Talbra. I love your name, by the way. Where did that name come from? Did you give me a thumbs up, Talbra? Woody may have changed his ways. We can all make positive changes in our lives. I am not a Karen. Girl, Woody ain't changed. Woody just want to be on TV and keep on watching. Talbra, keep on watching. Nikisha. Hey, Nikisha. Yeah, he always has a slick answer. Who? Woody? Woody's a thought. Hope for me. Where you been? I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. How are you? Where you been? I don't know if Miles is intentional playing misleading Karen, but that sex conjurer was out of character. He's always asking how she's doing, but he didn't care how she felt about that. Come on now. Come on. Maybe it's the real him coming out, because you know he's a thought too. He's an undercover thought, okay? He's an undercover thought. Hope for me. In Unfiltered, I said I need to watch. Y'all asked me to watch it. I'm a brace myself. 39 people in the room, 34,000. Hope for me. 40 people in the room. 34,000. Hope for me. Did you give me a thumbs up? Check that. Nikisha, did you give me a thumbs up? Check the thumbs up. I already have 2 thumbs down. Okay, somebody didn't like what I see, so thumbs me down. Hope for me. In Unfiltered, Miles said Woody wasn't a cheater, but he just wasn't the relationship type. How old is Woody? I don't think any man should be in a relationship till you know how I feel about that. I don't feel like girlfriends, boyfriends, and all this crap we do. What is the type of man he's gonna be ready to get married about 50? He be gonna be about 50 when it's all out, when all the dog is out, okay? And he's limp and it don't work no more. Then he gonna want to go find him a nurse or a purse. Pick the book up, pick it up, Amazon, nurse or purse. I'm gonna read nurse or purse for y'all tonight, okay? Ash Keith didn't want the responsibility of deflowering Iris. I don't know. I mean, you might Iris didn't put a dingaling up there, but she was putting other stuff up there. Speaking of Asho, he not even a good snack living in grandma den and all. I know, and bringing home the girl to your grandma. It's terrible, child, because he spent all his money on clothes and shoes. Okay, he ain't ready. All right. That was held for review. All right. Why are the black men on this show bums most of the time? They're up, right? There's only two good black men so far. Greg. Mm. Vaughn, season 1. That's it. That's it. 43 people in the room, 34 thumbs up, y'all. Hit that thumbs up for me. Lynn! Hi, Lynn. I read like 2 or 3 of your comments, Lynn. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, Lynn? Did you hear me? Karen, Grandma's Den. Yes, he did. Lynn, Ash. Oh, good one. Yep, B. Candy. Karen should have used a matchmaker. That's right. That's right. Women, a lot more black women are starting to use matchmakers if they can't find the good black men, but a matchmaker can. Yeah, she should have, but she's not ready. Karen not ready. She needs to go to counseling and, you know, work out her own salvation. Amen. Sugar for Rush. Yes. Karen says, yeah, Asho, Amani may be naive. She's very naive. How you with a man for 7 months and didn't know he was married, Amani? Okay, you know why? Because you trust him. You trust him. You trust him. And you didn't vet him. You didn't vet him. You didn't ask him. Are you a man? Okay. 40 people in the room, 34 thumbs up. Lynn, did you give me a thumbs up? Everybody, check your thumbs up. I have 2 thumbs down. So 3 people owe me thumbs up. B. Candy, Asho, I think he didn't want the responsibility of Iris, period. He knows she will cling if she gives it up. Yes, honey. Okay, you could tell Keith, Keith would have put it down, honey. Iris would have been cling. What's that? Isn't there a scripture? Cling to me. I will show you all, but I have on a Billy shirt. I will show y'all. I will show y'all how Iris would be clinging to Keith. But you're not gonna let me go. You're not gonna. It's not really a belly shirt, but I need to have on a shirt underneath, but it's hot, so I can't put on a shirt underneath. Karen, Woody is probably busy coaching Miles, probably asking him if he's hit that. Yeah, he is, girl. Oh, shoot. Somebody's. Okay, I'm going to have to catch her later. He is. That's what he's doing. That's why he said I got it now. Who counted down to 96 hours, huh? Who counted down to 96 hours to know that it took 96 hours to get the cookie? How disrespectful. Disrespectful, okay? He's a thought. Disrespectful. Yeah, Karen says, yeah, Karen. Yeah, I knew Woody was no good when he was stating the amount of hours. Oh, took it out, Mama. Well, I took it out, your mama. It took to his wife to sleep with him. 96 hours. 96 hours. He's checking off in his book. Check. Check. He's a whole thought. Y'all remember my study the Bible in 1 year. Oh no, I did it on the wrong one. Okay, which man, which good husband, which man, a man of God and honor, talk about, oh yeah, I got it 96 hours. That means he sat down and calculated it, that it took him 96 hours to get the cookie. Because he's a fat. He's a, you know, a hoe. He ain't a man of honor and respect. And mine is just another victim for Woody. So the Bible 1 year, I'm dropping the link. Please check that link out for me. If you're not subscribed to Study the Bible 1 year. Okay? Nikisha, yeah, that's what I said about Woody the first few episodes. He wants to be on TV. I did my thumbs up. Thank you, babes. Right? Remember when they were in the they're doing the water thing. Everybody's holding or laughing. He's to the camera. He's finding the camera. Delphi. Lynn, thumbs up. You don't even have to ask. Thank you, babe. I love you. Thank you, girl. BK and Nikisha, when your entire family and friends' jaws drop when you say you get married, Woody people, then that's a no. You have shown nothing of husband material if people closest to you. Right, he ain't ready. Now, my dad told me, ladies, you gotta give these little young boys time to get the dog out. Get it out. Okay. Michael, come say hi to your aunties. Don't take me in there and don't. What you have in the plate? This. Okay. You don't want to come. What time is it? Because I'm getting sleepy. 8 o'clock. You know, it's my bedtime. For those of you, if you want to support my channel on a monthly basis, you can join my membership. You know, I always say, hey, buy a book or two or 10 or 100 and give them out. Available on Amazon. But if you want to support monthly, you can join my membership for me. Okay, under my name, it says join, and you just check which one you want to join. And of course, my Cash App is, because some people have Cash App me. Thank you. Someone sent me Cash App earlier. Is the $ and my name, Janice Hilton, okay? Tomorrow I have a surprise for y'all, okay? So be sure to watch for that. I have something else I want to tell y'all about. Okay? Hope for me. I know a lot of the people love Miles, but he's a whole turn off to me. Me too. Me too. Me too. How you gonna get 2 pecs and then pencil me in for something we have never done and we never talk about? And everybody thought, oh, he was joking. No, he wasn't. Oh, 35 people in the room, 35 thumbs up. 35 thumbs up. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you the couple who said yes on decision day, but allegedly broke up afterwards. If you want to know, drop a 1 in the comment section. 1 in the comment section. 1 in the comment section. Wait a minute. 37 people in the room. I only have 35, so I'm not telling it. I checked whoever just came in the room. Lying. Lon Smith, you just came in the room. Did you drop a one? Shonda, did you drop a one? Rachel, you've been here. You drop a one. 38 people, 38, 36 thumbs up. Hey, 38 people in the room, 36 thumbs up. I know I have 2 thumbs down. If you gave me a thumbs down, go back and check the thumbs down. Okay, make it a thumbs up. Okay. Hey y'all, hold for me. I want to study the Bible. Study the Bible. That's my other channel. If you're not subscribed to my other channel, study the Bible. Oh, 37 people in the room, 37 thumbs up. I gotta tell you now. Okay, okay. Allegedly. Wait, let me see how many people put a one in there. Good. Hey Shirley. Hey. I gotta come over there and check you out, Shirley. I gotta come check you out. Okay, one. Okay, fine. I'm gonna tell you now. Okay. So on decision day, D-Day, Amani and Woody said yes. Miles and Karen said yes. Brett, Amelia and Bennett said yes, but remember they got 16 weeks because of the COVID and because they wanted Karen to say yes. So on decision day, they said yes. Olivia and Henry and Bennett and Christina and the other girls said no. Okay. Well, at the 6 months check-in, which is really not 6 months, allegedly, alleged, this is all allegedly. Sit down. You have to sit down. If you've never heard this before, you have to be seated because the people I was telling them to sit down, they wasn't sitting down and they needed oxygen and people was fainting. People was fainting and falling out and having heart attacks and stuff. So sit. If you're in the kitchen with the knife, put the knife there. Okay, you ready? Allegedly, Woody and Amani broke up afterwards, and they're just friends. Allegedly, this is all alleged based on the word on the streets, okay? And I haven't even been really been doing any digging because my new book is coming out and I'm proofing it again, and so I haven't been really been doing any real research this season. But allegedly, Amani and Woodrow broke up and they're friends. Allegedly, allegedly. Karen and Miles are still together at this 6 months mark. Allegedly, I have a picture. You could tell she's not happy in her face. Allegedly, Karen and Miles will spotted this week at Bed Bath and Beyond. Allegedly, the person who spotted Miles believe she also saw Karen. Allegedly. Okay, back to the comments. I'll catch the fallout at the end, okay? Me too. Thumbs up as soon as I come in. Thank you. Hope for me. Thank you. I love you. Karen Thomas. Oh, yes, I remember that scene. Woody was right and the camera standing behind the woman's hoodie. Attention. See, he's an attention whore. Karen Bodies. Yes. Amanda. Hello, Amanda Ray. Did you give me a thumbs up, Amanda? Check those thumbs up. I think you are judging Woody too harshly. He does not need a pretend marriage to get a cookie. He wanted a wife to get a wife. No, Woody want to be on TV. He don't need a pretend one. He didn't want to get married. He want to be on TV. And if being on TV means he has a wife, he gets a wife too. It's a win-win. Let me see if I find the text that the Instagram post by his friend. Okay. I will see if I find it. Which I need to put all my Married at First Sight stuff in one. I'm just too lazy. When it's fall, y'all. I love the fall breeze. I love it. Let's see. September. Okay. All right. How y'all doing with the falling now? Y'all fainting? Um, um, Just remind me, I gotta send this lady to Alexia's caseworker tomorrow. Social case support coordinator tomorrow. Oh, in my membership group, I'm gonna drop this. Allegedly, somebody on the show is an F-boy. But I'm gonna find that one that the friend posted on Instagram. I'm so sleepy, you know it's my bedtime. If I find it, I'm gonna drop it in my membership group. Okay, nope. Let me see if I find it here. I got so many pictures in here that I gotta clean this thing out. Okay, take a break from the phone, girl. Take a break from the phone. Okay. All right. I'll find it. Thank you, Charlotte. Hey, Jen has been listening. Thank you, babes. Uh, Marvin and Bennett and Amelia will break my heart. No, Marvin and nope, Bennett and Amelia are still together. They're in Virginia. She's in medical school, and he moved there with her. Spoiler. Naisha won. Marvina. Oh, I was afraid it was Amelia and Bennett. No, they were the couple that was matched to last this season. Lon says, "Say what?" Marvin. Oh, I was afraid it was with. I hope Amanda and Woody make it. Amanda, yes, thumbs up. Nicole, hey Bill, hello Janice and to all. Nikisha, so Karen and Miles stayed together, and Amanda and Woody didn't. Well, the friend said, I'm gonna make a video just for my members with all the rumors I have. The friend said, alleged that if she stayed, this is how we start put, you get pieces of it and you got to start putting it together. Okay, so one friend said if she stays with Miles, it's to save face, right? Remember y'all that? Remember that? Watch that video with me in the blanket that I came on, and I thought I could do a 10-minute video, ended up doing an hour and a half or something. It's to save face. Now, while I was dropping that rumor, somebody came in the chat and said, "Girl, I'm Instagram you or screenshot somebody on Instagram that knows her that says she did it to upset the mama." So we put 1 and 2 and 5 together, we get 65, and we said, "Oh, mama was talking to you about the bum boyfriend you had for so long and tell you how you deserve better. And then when he slapped you in your face and had the baby with another woman, the mama was like, I see what you say." And then she came on the show to upset her mama. Because she is one of them Jack and Jill girls. I'm kind of surprised that Karen is on this show. Okay. Nikisha, so Karen and Miles stayed together. Allegedly, this is our rumor. We hear rumors, and I share the rumors with you guys, okay? That's why I want y'all to join my membership, because some things I can't really say openly, but in the membership, I can drop a picture or do a video just for my members, okay? And next season, I'm not giving any spoilers. You have to be in the membership to get the spoilers, because I really do a lot for this channel for you guys, okay? So, allegedly, Miles was spotted this week, and alleged Karen was seen with her. Alleged. Rachel Brown. I don't even watch Matter First anymore. I just watch your commentary. These producers mocking Mary for rain snap. So true. Okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch next season. I'm so tired of the bull crap. I'm so tired of it. I need to find me another show to watch. Karen. I saw the picture of Karen and Ma. She still look as if she's saying, "Get off me." Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still saying, "Ew, ew." She still looks grossed out. Let me see if I have it here. I'm sure I showed you guys. Oh, here it is. Allegedly, this is decision day, and they decided to look at her eyes. Look at a woman's eyes. The soul of a woman is in her eyes, okay? Look at her. Does she look happy? Look at her. She's leaning away. She's like, ew, get away from me. Ew. Rachel, marriage, Amanda, did suspect that when he was trying to get her pregnant on the honeymoon. I think he was just blowing her head up. I was like, because he's not trying to get tied down with no child. Plus, he ain't got no money, child. He's broke. He's living with his grandmother, for God's sake. Hope for me. Did you notice the girl that said she couldn't see Woody doing this was Miles' sister? The woman in Miles' family just fall out all over. Check those thumbs up. Can I get 40 thumbs up? There's 36 people in the room. Check the thumbs up for me. Lon, okay, everyone, good night. Gotta go watch Tamar's new show. Oh, what time is it coming on? I did tape it. I taped it. Girl's a mess. Marvina, poor Olivia. Can we find her a good man, ladies? Yeah, Olivia might need a matchmaker, and she's gonna have to date older. She's gonna have to go older, okay? Marvina, what is a Jack and Jill girl? Marvina, Jack and Jill is it's like an organization for people of color for their kids to come up in. It's like a society, okay, for uh people of color, and there is scholarship and so, but everybody can't afford Jack and Jill, okay. So Karen is like a Jack and Jill. So that's the girl that went to finishing school, and mom is her mom. Her mom, I would love to sit and talk with her mom. You could tell her mom is you could tell the difference between Karen's mama and Amani's mama. You can tell the difference between Karen and Amani, okay? Nikisha, okay. Ash, Jack and Jill is an elite club for the children of upwardly mobile black folks. I love the way you say it. I didn't want to say uppity black folks. Jackie Jill is an elite club for the children of upwardly mobile black people. Yes, I asked my husband, do you think we should sign Michael up from Jack and Jill? He said, no, not yet. Not yet for Jack and Jill. Okay. You said it so nicely, Ash. And what's the word? What's the word? Politically correct. I was going to say, it's for uppity black people. Like my husband. Bougie. It's for bougie black people, like my husband. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, that's why I'm kind of surprised that Karen is on the show, because there should be a lot of black, well off, black eligible in Black and Jack and Jill. Now we don't know for sure she was in Black and Jill. We're just making the assumption that she looked like, sound like, talk like, act like Jack and Jill. Okay, and her mama, yes, her mother is definitely Jack. Well, we don't know for sure. We're just saying that. Okay. Lynn, you need to do next season because the insights you offer are needed. You have a thank you, Lynn. And you didn't email me. I didn't get email from you. Email me, Lynn. They just get on my nerves every season. And I'm like, I need to find me a new show to watch. But there's a lot of content. I love it. Okay, goodbye. Person who said something rude and cursed. We don't curse on this channel, okay? Not over here. Nikisha. Oh, she is. No, we don't know for sure. Jack and Jill, we just assuming. Nikisha, I'm surprised she is on the show. Yeah, yeah, I'm surprised. Angela, my son and daughter-in-law are Jack and Jill lawyer and MD. See there? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. Jack and Jill. Yeah. Definitely when little Michael get older, gonna sign him up. Because you know my little boy is gonna be president. He need to get him a nice Jack and Jill wife. Okay? Look at this. Look at that. Huh? Don't you see the anointing of the presidency on him? Look at that. Look at that little boy. Look at Mr. President, okay? The anointing of the presidency is upon my boy. He can't marry just anybody, okay? Okay? He can't marry an Amani, okay? He can marry a Karen. He can marry a why I never remember this. What's the pretty girl that was married to the fool? Why I never remember her name? She was on Second Chances. He could even marry a Jasmine. Y'all talk bad about Jasmine, honey, but Jasmine is up there, okay? What's the girl? Oh, she's a pretty girl. She can't bring home a Monet. He can't bring home a Monet. He can't bring home an Iris. He can't bring home an Amani. He cannot bring home a Mia. Oh, what's the girl? Oh my gosh. Pretty girl. Pretty soft-spoken girl. Oh. She was married to that fool. Chase K something. What's his name? Mm. Oh, I can't remember her name. Lynn. Jack and Jill sounds like a country club that's often. Yes, it's like it's a for black people of color. Okay. Yes. Okay. Did I read everybody's comment? I hope nobody's gonna feel left out tonight and looking at me sideways like, she never read my comment. Oh, what's that girl's name? I never remember her name. The real pretty girl that was married to somebody tell me what's her name? Okay, says amen. What's her name? Oh, my video, guys. My video is underperforming. And thank you, Nikisha. I'm gonna go in. I just haven't had time to go in and see. But my video of I did is underperforming, and I need you guys to check the video out for me. The one I did on the review I did for this one. Check it out for me. It's underperforming, and I think I just need some time to kind of sit down. I don't like this is the part of YouTube that I don't like. The back work that you guys don't see, okay? You just see me sit here. I like this part. I don't want to have to be bothered with the other part. But then there's another part that is the back side where, you have to do all this stuff so your video can perform good. And my video is underperforming. It's underperforming. So because I know how my videos are going to perform, and this one is definitely underperforming. So if you didn't see that review I did on this week's, please check it out. I have 27 thumbs down on it. 63 thumbs up and 27 thumbs down. Yes, honey, the people was mad. So check it out for me. If you haven't seen it, check it out for me, okay? It's underperforming and I need to go in the back, which I'm not going to do today, and see why it's underperforming, okay? His Nikisha, I can't remember her name, but know who you're talking about. She was married to Chase, not Chase. Oh my God, what's her name? Pretty girl, real pretty girl. She was on Second Chance. They put her on Second Chances. So surprised this channel is, yes, I don't know why it's under, I don't, that videos, it's very strange, but I'm gonna go and see. I'm gonna go in the back and see why. Why it's underperforming. But I just can't do it today. Right after I get off here, I'm gonna tape a video from my Bible study, and then I'm gonna work a little bit on my book and wait up. Karen. JL says Karen want my to be love God's control, and then I'm gonna go. Okay, this may be bad to say. Amelia, you are a doctor and a woman, and Bennett brought up the cleanliness of the bathroom. It's bad if a man tell you. Karen seemed offended. Miles even brought up the topic of sex. I'm okay with you not having sex, but come on, you can't even talk about it. Kimberly, Miles wasn't wrong. Karen said she wanted him to be more masculine, more assertive. Also, they are not dating, they are married. Married couples need to talk about sex. Franny, Janice, they aren't dating, they are married. Talking about sex and intimacy are super important. Galos Couture, I also get why Woody had issue with potential bald-headed Amani. Okay, I'm just making sure I call everybody name. Okay, I think I got everybody. Nene, my unsure comment is I just don't think you like Miles. I'll come back with my serious comment after watching. She didn't come back, but no. With all, one of the things I love about Married at First Sight is I can take 5 men and talk about them and tell you ladies about them and how to decode them and say no matter how nice or how sweet they are, that don't mean you need to jump in the bed with them, okay? Gentleman friend called me just now. He said he came across a picture of me in a super dress. Men are visual 36 years later. That's right. Men are visual. That's the problem with what's the girl that didn't wash last season? You know, what's her name? Mendy and Zach. And everybody was blaming Zach, and Allah kept screaming from the mountaintop, men are visual. She flew across a whole countries, in plane in airport, get to the bed and say, oh, I ain't gonna take a shower. And he's like, ew. And watch my video I did last night. I'm talking about he might not be interested in you. It's okay, because you want somebody that love you and be interested in you. Okay. All right. Any more comments, statements, questions before I leave? Join my membership. Remember, if you want to support my channel on a weekly basis, you could join my membership. You could also give this channel an applause and stuff like that. But you know, for me, I said for me, you know, I would prefer if you buy 2 or 3 books and give them out to somebody, tell them about my books, because you know, I really want my books to take off. So do that for me. Let me read something. Nurse or Purse. No, she was no. That was Monet. Monet's pretty, but no, Michael cannot bring home a Monet. Okay, let me close this window because it's a little chilly. Oh my God, what's the girl? Somebody look it up for me. Trey, who the girl that was married to Trey? What's her name? Look it up. Look it up. Ooh. Who was married to Trey? Mm. I gotta find me some more of this. My husband brought this home for me. It's moisturizing hand sanitizer. So after you put it on, you don't have to put lotion on. Even though I do put lotion on. All right, I'm gonna read from my book. I'm gonna read Nurse or Purse, okay? 20 years of bad sex. Can you imagine that? Jesus. Girl, no. I think this is my last Naked Wife book. I need to put this away. I need to make me another order. And read this one. Put that one away. What am I reading? Nurse or Purse, right? Nurse or Purse. Here you go. 90. And I'm reading this because I mentioned it a couple of times. I'm not saying that anybody on here is Nurse or Purse, okay? I don't think so. Because I'm gonna do the guys in the book and tell you who they are in the book. And I'm probably gonna do them in the Naked Wife, okay? But I just want to read Nurse or Purse because I mentioned it a lot. Then I'm gonna go because I got to do some writing. Nurse or Purse, this is on page 90 of my book, The Naked Vanessa. Yes, Vanessa. Lou Michael could bring home a Vanessa. Vanessa's nice. And Vanessa, he could bring home Vanessa, he could bring home Karen and Jasmine. That's it. Okay. Nurse or Purse. My father was a man who had a presence. When he walked into the room, his presence commanded attention. God rest his soul. And when I met my husband, he reminded me of my dad. You've heard the saying, all little girls. Let me see who edited this book because I need somebody to I need to I need somebody to do a quick proof for me. You've heard them saying all the girls want to marry a man like their dad. That was true for me, but I lost my dad to cancer when I was 16 years old. It broke my heart. I was devastated for years. I did it here and there and through college, but I was mainly busy with the family business. Neither mama nor my brother had a knack for it, but because I love my daddy so much, I kept it going. It was successful until we decided to sell and made a lovely profit. Met my husband at a dinner party at a family friend's home. When he walked into the room, his presence commanded attention. He reminded me of my dad, only shorter. We chit-chatted the whole evening and exchanged contact information. Later, we had dinner at the cutest little tavern on the water. I introduced him to my mama, and she said, "Baby, be careful. In Australia, we have a saying that a man like this is looking for a purse or a nurse." Nonsense, Mama. He already has his own money and seems to be healthy and energetic. Plus, you have taught me never to date or marry a poor man. 6 months later, we were married, and I must admit it was a bit rushed. Our issue began on our wedding night itself. It was just huff. He was just huffing and puffing and sounded as if he was going to have a heart attack. I was afraid I was going to kill that poor man. He pooped all night, stayed in the bathroom for hours at a time, ran to the bathroom all night. I was so grossed out that I couldn't remain in the same room with him. I saw what my mama was talking about. This man was looking for a nurse to take care of him and clean up his pee and poop. When we were out and about, he was the nicest guy, very attentive, and everything a young woman would want in a man. But that is the problem. I am a young woman and he is an old man. I am in my 30s and not prepared to take care of a man that is in his 50s. Sorry. I want to enjoy who one would not be concerned if he's going to poop on me while I sleep. Not having to clean up his poop and pee because he couldn't get to the bathroom quick enough. I want to be able to have sex and good sex for hours at a time. I want to be able to run around naked and enjoy my mate. I had a friend that said that in her culture they had a saying, old men have worms. Beware, young ladies. It's true. I realized that my mom was right. I am not ready for the responsibility of an older man. Mom also said I have daddy issues. See there? Okay, nurse or purse. All right, I'm gonna read one and then from 23 types, and then I'm gonna go. Okay. Hmm. Which one should I read? Mr. Sex, take what you can get. Mr. Take what you can get. Mr. Sexy, Eye Candy, Mr. Physical, Mr. Bates, B-A-T-S, Mr. Character, aka Mr. Personality, Mr. Representative, Mr. Fates, F-A-I-T-H, Mr. Builder Mills, Mr. Hobo, H-O-B-O, Sexual Situation, Mr. Professional, Mr. Sexuality, Mr. Crown Myself, Mr. Toxic, Mr. Purpose, Mr. Gift of Gab, Mr. Sensitivity, Mr. Nurse or Purse, Mr. Kryptonite, Mr. Devil, Demons, and Distractions, Mr. Sound 23 Husband, aka Mr. Shepherd, Mr. Husband, and a man named Jesus. Sometimes you just need Jesus. Which one y'all want me to read? Quick, 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 quick. Tell me so I can read it. Tell me which one. Which one y'all want me to read? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, y'all didn't say nothing? Which one? Okay. I'm going to choose one, Mr. Sex. Okay? Mr. Sex. Then I'm going to go. Any questions, comments before I go? Oh, Mr. Kryptonite. You want a Kryptonite, girl? You want me to, since you're the only one that responded, Karen, I'm going to read it. You know, that's mine, girl. Mm. Yes. Mr. Kryptonite. I'm not gonna read it all, Karen. I know what you're trying to do. I ain't gonna read it all, Karen. I caught what you're about to do, what you was trying to do. But I'm gonna read Miss just a little bit. Mr. Kryptonite. Don't you love Superman? He is by far my favorite superhero. And when you remember how Superman could get out of any situation, nothing could hurt him or keep him down. Well, except Kryptonite, in the same way Mr. Kryptonite is the man who has power over you. Under Mr. Kryptonite, my man is Mr. Drop Your Guard, not my husband, Mr. Kryptonite. You know, before I met my husband, Mr. Drop Your Drawers, gorgeous. Ladies, beware, this Mr. might be your dream man. He is your weakness, your kryptonite. He is everything you ever want and need in a man. He might be saved or you're comfortable with where he is in the Lord. He might also not be saved, but he has your heart in your hand. You know, for those of you who like to gamble with your heart and all, and he is pulling your heartstring. He's playing with your heart, juggling your heart and destiny in his hands. Maybe he is a sinner man that you have accidentally fallen in love with. Perhaps he is married or separated or in a complicated relationship. He could also be a serial baby maker. Mr. Drop Your Drawers Gorgeous could be any man that your heart is tied to because for some reason you got all entangled. See, Jada wasn't the first one that used entangle. I used entanglement years ago with him, and you've been smitten and bitten by him. He might have or not have a great job with excellent benefits plus dental. Because you know, ladies, we want a man that has a good job with good benefits and dental insurance, okay? Mr. Drop Your Drawers Gorgeous is the right height. Oh, I forgot that. I think the girl deleted her comment. She made a comment. She said something about my husband being bald headed and short. So this is my YouTube picture on YouTube, okay? And so if you look, my husband has receded hairline, but he has a short haircut. So y'all see the baby, right? With his receded hairline. You see my little boy, right? You see how I forgot. She deleted it. That's why I didn't read it. But I brought the pictures. I brought the pictures. This is my husband. I should show you both the baby and the daddy. You see the baby and the daddy headline? So you see my husband has a short haircut. You see the haircut? She said, if I was you, I would be angry with your bald headed husband. Like men don't have short haircut or bald head, okay? Or men don't have receding hairline. Ladies, that's making adjustment for your man when you're getting older. I had to adjust because my brothers that was my age started having pot bellies. I was like, wait a minute now. I might need to adjust if I meet a nice man that has him a little gut. You know, you have to talk to him and see what he's about. And you know, most 40-year-old men have receding hairline, okay? This was at the baby school for his birthday party. And said my husband was ugly, child. Can y'all believe she said my husband was ugly? Okay, what part of my husband is my husband's that's a handsome man for you. Look at that. Look at my baby and my baby's daddy. Just laughed. I said, oops, another one bite the dust. I'm stepping on some bunions tonight. I don't know how she did it, girl. But this is my picture that's on YouTube. Because you know the first thing people want to ask when they start giving dating information is you married? Where's your husband? Right. And you know, I don't want to be one of them women that be like, "Where's your husband?" You know, I don't really, but I should have. You don't call my husband ugly and bald headed and short. Mr. Drop Your Drawers Gorgeous. This is page 330 of 23 Times Got You by Me. Is the right height and complexion, has a nice body, smells good, and he is drop dead gorgeous. He is just the man for you, or so you think. Oh, let me show you a better picture. My baby daddy. I just couldn't believe. I said, what picture is she looking at? There is no way. There is no way you're not in your emotions by calling my husband ugly. Because my husband is far from ugly. This is a better picture of us, me and just us. Okay, that's, see my husband with his little haircut over there. I laughed so hard. It was so funny. He is just the man for you, or so you think, girl. Beware, this is the man that you'll do anything for. And even when your mind is telling you to run, your heart is telling you to stay. He is the man that you feel is so good for you that he will make you slap your mama. He makes you weak in the knees and your throat gets dry. When you're around him, he is so sexy that he causes your panties to get wet. He causes your heart to skip several beats. He will make you backslide to have him because he is just OMG. You want to marry him, have his baby, wash his dirty drawers, cook, clean, and wipe the snot that runs down his nose. And if he let you, you will wipe his butt. But does he feel the same way about you? Is he the man for you? He knows you are head over heels in love with him because he knows because he knows he's the best thing that has ever happened to you since sliced bread. How does he know that? Because you told him. My dad always told me never to love a man more than he loves you. When you do that, you will do everything and anything for him. Role reversal comes into play. And now you're playing the man role and he's playing the woman role, like Amelia and Bennett. Why? Because you love him too much. Now, some might say you can never love your husband too much. I believe in marriage, marriages in which both husband and wife need to be vulnerable to each other. However, that is your husband and not a guy you are seeing. I ran into this Mr. Kryptonite before I met my husband. Y'all, he was 6'8". And I love me a tall man. At first, I didn't even see him. He was shooting his shot, but I was too busy doing the work of the Lord. We worked in the same business district and would often see each other at lunchtime as everyone was getting lunch. Somehow we ended up on the same board for some community activities, and he began to pursue me even harder. Y'all, that man wooed me, called and texted me daily. Drop your drawers gorgeous. Came by my job to give me hugs and kisses. And on the cheek and everything. I found myself texting him if I was having a bad day, and he would find his way to my job. He would text me while in bed, and first thing in the morning, he would get to his office by 7 a.m. just so that he could see me and walk me to my office building after I parked. Y'all, the man was my heart. I love LOOO him. That's love, but you love him so much that you can't even get the bill. I remember one night he was supposed to meet me at this event. I dressed up, got my hair and nails did, had on a sexy dress, and was smelling and looking good. Did my makeup like I've never done it before because I was going to meet up with Mr. Drop Your Drawers Gorgeous. And I'm not going to read it anymore. Y'all going to have to buy the book to see what happened. Karen, did you buy the book, Karen? Woo, child. You got to see what happened on that night. Oh my God. All right. I love y'all. Almost 3 hours now. Y'all be working me too much. Almost 3. Any questions, comments before I run? Make sure you watch that other video. Make sure you watch this video for me. I'm gonna go in the back to see why it's not performing the way it should. Because I know how my videos are to perform. Okay? And it's underperforming. It just could be one thing you didn't do correctly. Everybody here is subscribed to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, please. Thank you, babes. I love y'all. And I study the Bible. How many of you guys are on my Study the Bible channel? You're subscribed to Study the Bible. I should already have my 1,000 subscriber on this channel, guys. Check to make sure that you are subscribed to my other channel, Study the Bible in 1 year. Let me drop the link for Study the Bible in 1 year. Please subscribe to Study the Bible in 1 year. If you don't have this channel, Study the Bible in 1 year, that is my other channel. I have 2 channels. I have this channel that deals more with dating and getting married and stuff, but I also have the Bible study channel because I love to teach the Bible. So please be sure to please subscribe. I love to open up my windows, but then, the gnats and stuff come in. So this is my other Study the Bible channel, okay? I love you guys. I love you. I'm going to go now. I'm going to stay up. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm going to stay up for about another hour and review this book. Let me give you all a little slice of cake tonight, okay? On my book. 15 years a girlfriend. Can you believe that? 15 years, y'all. Let me find a good one. For my new book. Oh, I'm ready. This is a good one. She said, I'm ready. This is from my new book coming soon. I'm trying to review. I have to review it, go over it one more time, and then I'll be done with it. I'm ready. My boyfriend and I have been together for about 16 years. I sat down to talk to him about us moving in together, getting married, and starting a family. I was shocked to learn that he does not want to have kids. 16 years? Huh? And neither does he want to get married. 16 years! I could not believe it. I asked him why he didn't tell me all this before, and he said he did. See, we don't listen. He said, I told you I want to get married. I asked him why he didn't tell me. He said honestly, I don't remember him ever telling me that he doesn't want to get married or have kids before. It didn't bother me because I was busy working on my master's. But now that I'm done and in my early 30s, I'm ready to get married and have kids. So I just basically wasted almost 20 years of my life. Yes, you did. Yes, ma'am. Because you didn't date accordingly. More babies. For 16 years, I've been waiting for my boyfriend to marry me. 16 years, y'all. I'm 35 years old and I'm ready to have kids. My clock has been ticking for a few years now. We have one child together and I want to have more. I love him so much and want to spend the rest of my life with him. But he said he was not ready to get married after 16 years. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. Y'all notice I brought up my hair from yesterday? Well, most of it. Some of it in the middle is, you know how we do it, black girls. You know how we do it. We braid all the way around here, make the ponytail, and then you finish it later. Although this is going to be something. Girl, I have a 40-year-old in there. 40 years. I know somebody. I know somebody that's been waiting for 40 years for somebody to marry them. And he's been married 3 times since then. Shirley, hey Janice, do you know how I can go back and watch previous seasons of Married at First Sight? I just began watching this season. Hey, Hulu. Hulu, you could try Hulu. You could try YouTube channel, but you gotta pay for him. YouTube has the previous and Amazon, but I know Hulu has them. I think Karen 60. I'm surprised she still has eggs left. Yeah, right. You waiting on this man to marry you, and your husband could have been out there looking for you, but you're waiting for Pookie, the boogaboo, to marry you. All right, babes. I love you guys. I'm gonna run. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna try my best to stay up for another hour and finish reviewing this book. Oh, this is why my editor said stop writing these big books, Janice. Write smaller books so you could get them through them quicker. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I might come on live again tomorrow evening. Because I'm trying to do as many lives as possible because my little boys are starting to start virtual school. You know what that means. Okay, y'all not gonna see me. So I might come on tomorrow evening. But I'm not sure. Okay, just look out for me, all right? Is everybody connected to me via my email and my blog? If you're not subscribed to my blog, because sometimes I do freebies and stuff. So just fill out the contact form. And so that I can email you. And then my email, my blog is Janice Hilton blog at Gmail. My email is Janice Hilton blog at Janice Hilton blog at Gmail. Oh, I gotta check this. I think my thing is up. I gotta check gmail.com. That's my email. And then my blog is JaniceHiltonBlog.com. Okay, so check that out. Make sure you subscribe to my blog. It's free. Just fill it out. And I think you get a free sample of one of my books or something. All right. All right, y'all. I love you. I'm gonna go. If I don't go live tomorrow, then I'll put up a video. There's something I want to something else I want to do, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. All right, good night. Thank you all. Oof. Make sure everybody subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to Janice Hilton channel. All right. Good night. Love you. Mwah, mwah.